Hey there, and thanks so much for sticking with us here on Valley por Vida. And we are so happy to see you again and so excited to finally reveal today's trivia time answer. The answer is the second to last, the shutoff slide. And I'll tell you a secret. I just made that one up, but hey, now you know. And if you thought that it was a real part, not to worry, because I probably would have too, and we can just laugh about it together. After all, laughter is the best medicine, right? Well, that's at least the philosophy of another professional stand-up comedian, RGB native Sonia Trevino. She's known for her hilarious jokes, and she's performed with so many amazing comedians in various shows across the valley, state, and more. I mean, she is everywhere. But today, she's here. Hey, Sonia, how are you?
Hi, I'm doing well. How are you?
I am thrilled because you made the time to be here with us. Now, you've got to tell us what you've been up to because everyone is such a fan. Everyone's following you. They want to know what's up. So kind of catch us up with what you've been, what's been going on.
I've been doing a lot of touring. I've been doing a lot of shows out of the valley, kind of like all over Texas, New Mexico as well. It's been really, really great. I'm so grateful. Yes.
Oh yeah, and we're so grateful that you're bringing us this entertainment. You've been just making people laugh in everything that you say, everything you do. I mean, I don't think I could do that. I'm not very funny.
You're making me laugh.
No, well, thank you so much. No, but really, like, how did you, want to find out that you wanted to become a professional stand-up comedian? I mean, kind of walk me through your journey.
Comedy's been a part of my life since I was a child. My dad introduced me to comedy, movies, stand-up, everything. And I remember the day that I saw a stand-up comic write a joke, tell the joke, and everybody started to laugh. And then I understood the joke. I was like, I get the joke. Oh my God, that's me. That's totally me. Yeah, I just fell in love. And then I started writing jokes, writing skits with some friends a few years back. Then open mics started opening up, shows started opening up in the valley a good 12 maybe years ago, and then I just decided, you know what, I'm gonna try it.
I love it.
And I did.
Wow, and you've been so good. We are so proud of everything that you've done. Now, I know this is just, man, last year and this year, it's been kind of crazy. It's been a hard time for people, but like I said earlier, I believe laughter is the best medicine for people because it makes people feel good. It gives us that warm feeling inside. So kind of tell me about that. What is comedy to you? What does this mean to you? It's beyond just a good time, right? It's an escape.
It is an absolute escape. Flipping any negative energy. You gotta take that energy, and make it your own, and flip it and laugh at it. You take the power away from pain when you laugh at it. So that's what I do.
Yeah, definitely. Now you have, so like you said, you're touring, you're like literally everywhere. It's hard to keep up with you, but we're trying to, and we want to know what's going on, what we can look forward to in the future. So kind of give us a little hint as to where you're going to be, because we want to know, we want to go.
Well, in the upcoming weeks, I have a lot of private parties, like, it's Christmas time, so I've got a lot of private parties coming up. But my next big show is going to be December 29th at the Cine El Rey Theater in McAllen, Texas. We have a whole lineup. It's a whole female lineup. It's going to be fantastic. Facebook, add me. Yeah, you can come out to my show. It's going to be great. It's gonna be awesome.
And you have literally 15 seconds to maybe give us a little sneak peek as to what we can expect on stage.
Oh, you want to hear a 15-second joke?
Oh my gosh.
Do. It's hard for me to meet men. It is. This one time I met a guy. We exchanged phone numbers, and I texted him the next day, because I'm desperate. And I said, hey, do you remember me? And he never responded. I know, I was like, oh, he does remember me.
Oh, but you are so amazing. And you know what? I know where you are going to get a good response is everyone on Valley por Vida, all our viewers, they love you. We love you. We're so excited and grateful that you are here with us. So seriously, thank you so much for making the time. Now, you guys, you can follow her on Facebook at Sonia Trevino to keep up with all that she's got going on. We're so happy that she came in today. All right, well, it's good to see Sonia helping make the Valley shine bright and with smiles. And someone else who's smiling is TSTC student Annalie Cantu. Now, she's pursuing an online degree in education and training and working as a work study with their Advocacy and Resource Center, committed to a culture of caring. We went ahead and dropped by her campus to learn all about this program and how their lending library program works. So go ahead and check out today's Destination Education segment.
The Advocacy and Resource Center at TSTC was kind of born out of the pandemic that we experienced in 2020. And before, we would see students experiencing a lot of non-academic barriers outside the classroom, like homelessness and poverty, and just other things caused by financial instability. When the pandemic hit, it multiplied by 10. And so the Advocacy and Resource Center was created because of that. And we have TSTC professionals across the state who meet with students on an individual case-by-case basis and help them overcome obstacles that they might be facing, find community referrals, and really just try to keep them on track. When students need assistance, depending on the issues that they're facing, some get really expedited. And so if we have a homeless student who is in the parking lot driving around and that night they don't have a roof over their head, those students get bumped to the front of the line. And so we take however many hours it takes to get them assistance, to get them into emergency housing, whatever it takes to make sure that they have somewhere to stay that night. And then the next day, we start focusing on what is the long-term plan. But we also help students with basic needs, like if they can't pay their rent, if they can't pay their light bill. Those take a little bit longer just because we do have other students facing serious issues like homelessness that we try to address first. But any student can come and we will help them no matter what, whether it's through a program or through emergency funding. We have TSTC data that shows that students who are receiving this assistance are more likely to reach their degree, and they're more likely to come back the next semester because they're receiving help. They're receiving that one-on-one time with a professional staff member, having a conversation. And so it's so important for students not to feel embarrassed to come and ask for help. We have childcare assistance, transportation assistance. We have a food pantry for students to take home food to their families if they can't afford to, buy the next meal because they're waiting for those last few days before their paycheck. We have emergency aid. We have all types of assistance. We just don't want students to be embarrassed to come and ask for help, because literally asking for this help can guarantee them, or at least make them more comfortable in reaching kind of that next step in the semester. So some of the resources that a student can come when they visit our lending library are textbooks for their program, tools, like if they're a welding student and they need tools, they can come and borrow some tools from us. And all of this is just geared to help them reach their degree and then eventually place more Texans in higher paying jobs. TSTC students who are currently enrolled in the semester can stop by any of the advocacy and resource centers across the campuses, or they can visit the portal page. And so that's portal.tstc.edu.
About 40 students participate in the Lending Library program each semester, and their Advocacy and Resource Center offers various other programs as well. So feel free to visit their website for all those details. It's fun to see students working together as a team, just like we do here at Valley por Vida. In fact, I recently posted a photo of some of our team hard at work at an on-location film shoot on social media. So let's go ahead and take a look at who commented on it in today's social media shout out. All right, well, this is the photo I posted on my pages at Danielle Banda TV, and it was during one of our Get Fit RGV segment interviews out in Brownsville. You can see Valley por Vida's Made Films and our amazing videographer Carlos right there working together to get various angles of our interviewee, who is actually demonstrating good workout tips. I snapped a few photos while at that film shoot, and it was really fun to learn about new techniques and ways that we can work out at home. That interview coming soon, by the way, but we were also happy to read all of your lovely comments to what I wrote on that post. One quote, rather, became addicted to I quoted that picture, become addicted to progress, not just achievement, which I thought was really important advice for us all to follow. And at Ron Wenzel commented, great advice and counsel, who says if you want success today that you have to work for it and be active. It does not often come easy, for sure. Pretty cool. All right, well, what a great show. Thanks again so much for joining us today, and be sure to tune in again next time.